Hey guys, this is Taylor here, the Leather Guy, and I'm just going to show you a quick video today in making your own bookmark out of just some scrap that you have laying around. So we started here with a chunk of fairly thick veg tan scrap that we applied our oxblood Phoebing's leather dye to kind of haphazardly just to give it kind of an ombre, a little bit more uneven look on purpose, just to make it look a little more interesting. Um, if you decide to go that route, you want to make sure it's completely dry before you start cutting up the leather itself. In this case, I had done this the day before, so it is totally dry. It has been buffed. It is ready to go. So what I'm doing here is lining this up. Now this is a pretty thick leather, so it's going to take quite a few pass-throughs. We're actually going to fast forward through a little bit of it. If you're working with something a bit thinner, you might only take one or two quick passes, but with the thicker, you want to take your time, make even cuts, even strokes, and get that nice clean edge that we're looking for. So you're left with that little tiny bit. You can just cast that aside, check out your work, make sure it's the size, shape, everything that you like. And then what I'm going to do next is actually use what's called a stitch groover to apply a little bit of detail to it. So with this again being veg tan leather, it can be carved, cut, tooled, dyed. So I'm going to use this. It's traditionally used for creating essentially a ridge to make a straight line for any stitching that you're doing on a project, any hand stitching. So this is a really cool little tool, helpful for a lot of things, but with this case it actually gives you a really nice decorative detail. You're going to go ahead and just do that along all four sides. Give it a quick look over, make sure that it's good to go. In this case, I noticed that it wasn't as deep on this side, so you could kind of still see some of the dye down in the ridge. So we just took another quick pass at it to get that extra color out of there. So once you've got your decorative edges, you're going to go ahead and take this leather punch, find your center. And again, this is a bit of a thick leather, so doing a manual punch like this can take a little extra effort, as you can see how tightly I'm squeezing it there. So now that you have the hole, you can take some leather lace or some ribbon, totally up to you, whatever color patterns that you want to add to this. If you're making it as a gift, put the person's favorite color in there, but you're just going to essentially slide it through that hole and then just loop the two loose pieces through the U shape you made and tighten it. And once you have that tightened, you have a nice bookmark that is ready to go, or you can add a little bit more detail later with something like stamps or even some paint.